Welcome to implement ISO 42001 step by step. In the next 15 minutes, we'll walk you through the complete process of building an AI management system, or AIMS, from scratch. ISO 42001 is the world's first international standard for responsible AI governance, and organizations everywhere are racing to adopt it. We'll cover the standard structure, AI-specific risk management, the AI System Lifecycle, Annex A Controls, and a practical implementation roadmap. Let's get started. Let's start with an overview of ISO 42001. We'll cover what this standard is, why it was created, and how it compares to existing management system standards you may already know. Before we dive in, let's define the foundational concepts that ISO 42001 is built upon. AIMS stands for AI Management System. It is a set of interrelated elements that organizations use to establish policies, objectives, and processes for responsible AI development and use. An AI system is defined as an engineered system that generates outputs such as predictions, recommendations, or decisions for a given set of objectives. This broad definition covers machine learning, deep learning, and generative AI. The AI lifecycle encompasses all stages an AI system passes through, from inception and design through development, deployment, monitoring, and eventual retirement. Understanding this lifecycle is central to ISO 42001. Responsible AI is the practice of designing, developing, and deploying AI systems that are transparent, fair, accountable, and aligned with ethical principles. ISO 42001 provides the framework to operationalize responsible AI across your organization. If you're familiar with ISO 27001, you'll recognize the structure of ISO 42001. Let's compare the two to understand what's different and what's new. ISO 27001's Information Security Management System focuses on protecting confidentiality, integrity, and availability of information. It has 93 controls in Annex A and addresses risks to information assets. It has been established since 2005 and is widely adopted globally. ISO 42001's AI management system focuses on AI governance, ensuring fairness, transparency, and accountability. It has 39 controls in Annex A and addresses risks that AI systems pose to people and society. Published in December 2023, it is the first standard of its kind. ISO 42001 follows the Annex SL high-level structure common to all ISO management system standards. Here is how the standard is organized. The core clauses 4 through 10 follow the familiar Plan, Do, Check, Act cycle. They cover context of the organization, leadership, planning, support, operation, performance evaluation, and improvement. Annex A provides 39 reference controls organized across AI policies, risk management, lifecycle management, data governance, and system monitoring. These are specific to AI and complement ISO 27001 controls. Annex B provides detailed implementation guidance for every Annex A control. It helps you understand what each control means in practice and how to implement it effectively. Annex C maps AI-specific risk sources to organizational objectives. Annex D explains how to apply the AIMS across different domains and industry sectors, from healthcare to finance to manufacturing. The first step in building your AI management system is understanding your organizational context and planning your AIMS. This mirrors the plan phase in the PDCA cycle. Clause 4 requires you to understand your organization's context as it relates to AI. This includes both internal and external factors that shape your AI strategy. Start by identifying internal factors like your AI maturity level, technical capabilities, and organizational culture. Then look at external factors such as AI regulations, market expectations, and societal concerns about AI. Map all interested parties, including customers, regulators, employees, and affected communities. Understand their expectations regarding your use of AI, especially around transparency and fairness. Define the scope of your AI management system clearly. Which AI systems are covered? Which business units? Which locations? Be specific about what is in scope and what is excluded. Establish an AI policy that reflects your commitment to responsible AI. Set measurable AI objectives aligned with your organizational strategy, regulatory requirements, and stakeholder expectations. ISO 42001 introduces several planning requirements that are unique to AI systems. Let's review the key areas you need to address. The AI impact assessment requires you to evaluate how your AI systems may affect individuals, specific groups, and society at large. This produces an AI impact assessment report that documents potential harms and mitigations. The AI risk assessment goes beyond traditional risk methods to address AI-specific risks like algorithmic bias, model drift, lack of explainability, and opacity. The output is an AI risk register tailored to your AI portfolio. For AI risk treatment, you select appropriate controls from Annex A to address the risks you've identified. You then document these decisions in a statement of applicability, similar to the approach used in ISO 27001. You must ensure your teams have the AI-specific skills and knowledge required to develop, deploy, and monitor AI systems responsibly. This means creating an AI competency framework covering data science, ethics, and governance roles. Risk management is at the heart of ISO 42001. Unlike traditional risk approaches, AI risk management must account for unique challenges like bias, opacity, and societal impact. Let's explore this critical area. ISO 42001 requires a systematic approach to AI risk assessment. Let's walk through the key steps in this process. First, identify and inventory all AI systems within your AIMS scope. Document their purpose, data sources, decision-making capabilities, and the level of human oversight currently in place. Next, assess the potential impacts each AI system may have on individuals, communities, and society. Consider impacts on human rights, safety, fairness, privacy, and environmental sustainability. Identify specific risk scenarios unique to AI, including algorithmic bias, data quality issues, model drift over time, lack of explainability, adversarial attacks, and unintended consequences of automated decisions. Evaluate each risk by assessing its likelihood and potential impact. Use Annex C as guidance for understanding AI risk sources. Prioritize risks based on their severity and your organization's risk appetite. Finally, treat the identified risks by selecting and implementing appropriate controls from Annex A. Document your treatment decisions in the statement of applicability and establish ongoing monitoring to verify control effectiveness. The AI impact assessment is a distinctive requirement of ISO 42001. Here is how to conduct one effectively. Begin by clearly defining the AI system's purpose, its intended use cases, and the decisions or outputs it generates. This establishes the baseline for evaluating potential impacts. Identify all individuals and groups who may be affected by the AI system's outputs. This includes direct users, subjects of AI decisions, and communities that may experience broader societal effects. Evaluate potential harms systematically across dimensions, including fairness and non-discrimination, privacy and data protection, physical and psychological safety, transparency, and environmental impact. Document the mitigation measures you will implement for each identified impact. Record any residual risks that remain after mitigation and obtain formal acceptance from appropriate decision-makers. ISO 42001 places significant emphasis on managing AI systems throughout their entire lifecycle. Let's examine the stages and controls that apply at each phase. The AI lifecycle defined in ISO 42001 covers the complete journey of an AI system. Let's walk through each stage. The lifecycle begins with inception and design. Here you define the AI system's objectives, assess its feasibility, and evaluate ethical considerations. This is where you determine whether AI is the right solution for the problem. Data collection and processing involves gathering, cleaning, labeling, and preparing the data needed to train your AI models. ISO 42001 emphasizes data quality, consent, representativeness, and bias detection at this stage. During model development and testing, you build, train, and validate AI models. This includes testing for accuracy, fairness, robustness, and security. ISO 42001 requires documented evidence of thorough testing before deployment. Deployment and operation is when the AI system goes live. ISO 42001 requires you to implement monitoring mechanisms, establish human oversight procedures, and maintain an incident response capability for AI-related issues. Continuous monitoring and review ensures the AI system performs as intended over time. Watch for model drift, data quality degradation, and emerging risks. Periodically reassess impacts and update your risk treatment accordingly. When an AI system reaches end of life, retirement must be managed carefully. This includes data retention or disposal, transitioning affected stakeholders, and documenting lessons learned for future AI initiatives. Data is the foundation of every AI system. ISO 42001 has specific requirements for how you manage data throughout the AI lifecycle. Establish clear data quality criteria including accuracy, completeness, timeliness, and representativeness. Implement validation processes to verify data meets these criteria before it enters your AI pipeline. Document data provenance and lineage for all training data. You must be able to trace where your data came from, how it was collected, what transformations were applied, and who authorized its use. Implement systematic bias detection and mitigation across your datasets. This includes statistical testing for representation gaps, demographic parity analysis, and corrective measures when bias is identified. Ensure your data practices comply with applicable privacy regulations like GDPR and CCPA. This includes obtaining proper consent, implementing data minimization, and providing transparency about how personal data is used in AI systems. Annex A of ISO 42001 contains 39 reference controls organized into logical groups. These controls are the operational backbone of your AI management system. Let's explore them. The 39 controls in Annex A are organized across several key domains. Here is how they are structured. The first domain covers AI policies and organizational controls. This includes establishing a formal AI policy, defining clear roles and responsibilities for AI governance, and setting up an internal governance structure with accountability. The risk management domain addresses how you identify, assess, and treat AI-specific risks. It covers the AI risk assessment methodology, AI impact assessments for affected stakeholders, and ongoing risk treatment and monitoring processes. Lifecycle controls ensure responsible practices at every stage. This includes design and development controls, rigorous testing and validation requirements, and deployment safeguards including human oversight and rollback capabilities. Data and resource controls address the foundational inputs to AI systems. This covers data quality assurance, computing resource management, and governance of third-party AI components and pre-trained models that you integrate into your systems. The monitoring domain ensures your AI systems remain effective and responsible over time. It covers performance monitoring and drift detection, AI-specific incident management procedures, and mechanisms for continual improvement of your entire AI management system. Let's look at some of the most important Annex A controls that every organization implementing ISO 42001 needs to understand. The AI System Impact Assessment Control requires you to evaluate how each AI system affects individuals and society before deploying it. These assessments must be reviewed periodically and updated whenever significant changes occur. Transparency and explainability controls require you to document how your AI systems make decisions and provide meaningful explanations to affected parties. The level of explanation should be proportionate to the impact of the decision. Human oversight controls ensure humans maintain appropriate control over AI system operations. You must define the level of human involvement needed for each AI system and implement mechanisms that allow humans to intervene or override AI decisions when necessary. Bias and fairness controls require systematic testing for discriminatory outcomes across protected characteristics. You must define fairness metrics, monitor them continuously, and implement corrective actions when bias is detected in your AI systems. Like all ISO management systems, ISO 42001 requires you to measure performance and continuously improve. But for AI systems, this introduces unique monitoring challenges. Clause 9 requires you to monitor, measure, analyze, and evaluate your AIMS. Here are the key metrics to track for AI systems. Model accuracy metrics like precision, recall, F1 score, and AUZROC should be monitored continuously in production. Track these against baseline thresholds established during testing. Fairness metrics such as demographic parity, equalized odds, and disparate impact ratio should be evaluated at least monthly. These help you detect whether your AI systems are producing equitable outcomes across different groups. Drift detection monitors whether the data and relationships your model was trained on are changing over time. Track data drift, concept drift, and feature drift indicators weekly to catch degradation early. AIMS effectiveness metrics measure how well your management system is functioning. Track incident response times, control compliance rates, and audit findings quarterly to identify areas for improvement. Clause 10 of ISO 42001 requires continual improvement of your AI management system. Here are the key activities to drive ongoing enhancement. Conduct internal audits of your AIMS at planned intervals. Auditors should have competence in both management system auditing and AI-specific topics like data governance, model evaluation, and ethical AI principles. Hold management reviews that specifically cover AI system performance, emerging AI risks, regulatory changes, and the effectiveness of your Annex A controls. Top management must be actively engaged in AI governance decisions. When nonconformities are identified, implement corrective actions that address root causes rather than symptoms. For AI systems, this often means improving data pipelines, retraining models, or strengthening human oversight procedures. The AI regulatory landscape is evolving rapidly. Stay current with developments like the EU AI Act, national AI strategies, and updates to ISO 42001 itself. Incorporate regulatory changes into your AIMS proactively. Now let's put it all together with a practical implementation roadmap. This is the step-by-step path to building and certifying your AI management system. A typical ISO 42001 implementation follows these phases. The timeline varies, but most organizations complete certification in 6 to 12 months. Start with a gap analysis comparing your current AI practices against ISO 42001 requirements. Identify what you already have in place and what needs to be developed. This typically takes 2 to 4 weeks. Design your AIMS by defining the scope, drafting your AI policy, setting measurable objectives, and establishing the governance structure. Assign roles and responsibilities for AI management. Conduct comprehensive AI risk and impact assessments for all in-scope AI systems. Select applicable Annex A controls and create your statement of applicability, documenting your treatment decisions. Implement the Annex A controls you've selected. Create the documented procedures, technical safeguards, and monitoring mechanisms required. This is typically the longest phase, taking 2 to 4 months. Conduct internal audits and management reviews to verify your AIMS is operating effectively. Address any nonconformities and implement improvements before proceeding to certification. The certification audit comes in 2 stages. Stage 1 is a documentation review to confirm your AIMS is designed correctly. Stage 2 is an on-site audit verifying your controls are implemented and operating effectively. Organizations can choose different approaches to ISO 42001 implementation depending on their maturity and urgency. Let's compare 2 common strategies. The integrated approach extends your existing ISO 27001 ISMS to include ISO 42001 requirements. Since both standards share the Annex SL structure, you can leverage existing processes for context, leadership, and improvement. This is faster if your ISMS is already mature. The standalone approach builds the AIMS as an independent management system. This gives you full flexibility in design and is better suited for AI-first organizations or those without an existing ISMS. It requires a dedicated AI governance team. Let's recap the essential points from our ISO 42001 walkthrough. ISO 42001 is the world's first international standard dedicated to AI governance. It provides a structured framework for building an AI management system that ensures responsible, transparent, and accountable AI practices. AI-specific risk and impact assessments are central requirements of the standard. They go beyond traditional risk methods to address bias, fairness, transparency, explainability, and societal impact of AI systems. The 39 Annex A Controls provide comprehensive coverage of the entire AI lifecycle, from inception and design through deployment, monitoring, and retirement. They address data governance, human oversight, and continuous monitoring. Implementation can take an integrated approach building on ISO 27001 or a standalone approach. Either way, most organizations achieve certification within 6 to 12 months with proper planning and commitment. That wraps up our summary of ISO 42001 implementation. In the full course on Udemy, you'll get detailed guidance on every clause and control, real-world implementation examples, ready-to-use templates for your AI policy, risk assessments, impact assessments, and statement of applicability, plus hands-on assignments and quizzes. Click the link below to enroll and start building your AI management system today. Thank you for watching. If you found this valuable, please subscribe for more AI governance and compliance content. See you in the course.